Hi, welcome to another class. So if you want to find the square of any of these numbers, let's say 35 for instance, you can try to multiply 35 by itself the traditional way. So you can do something like this. You have 35 times 35. So you have 5 times 5, 5 times 5 is 25. Move 2 here. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2, 17. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1. 3 times, move 1 here. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1, 10. So you have 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Move 1 here. You have 2 here. So you have 1225 as the square of 35. Now, this is the standard way of doing this, but there are two or three other methods I'd like to show you, and I think those methods are easier and faster. So you can bring your young ones around you and show them these methods and see the ones they'll prefer. Welcome again. So to find the square of any of these numbers, we assume that you already know the square of single digit numbers. So to find the square of 10, let's say method 1. Method 1. So 10 squared. So in this method, we say 1 squared, that is the first number. Then we have 0 squared, that's the last number. Then we multiply this, and this. We have 1 times 0 times 2. And this will give us 1 squared is 1. 1 times 0 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. We have another 0. Then 0 squared is 0. So 10 squared is 100. Now, the second method, which is very similar to this, to have 10 squared, to have 1 1 squared, 0 squared, then under it you put under 0, which is 1 times 0 is 0, 0 times 2 is 0. So we now have 1 squared is 1, but in this method now we're going to, since the number is a single, since the square is a single digit, we're going to write it 0, 1. Then this one is 0, 0. So we put this one. So this is 110 units. So you always leave the unit column empty. So you have this, you have 0 here. So this will not do what? So bring down 0 here, bring down 0, then you have 1. So of course this is a floating 0. So this is 100. Now let's do this for this 12. So 12 squared. We'll have this going by this method now. First number squared, last number squared. 1 times 2 times 4. 1 times 2 is 2 times 2 is 4. So let's say 1 times 2 times 2. So this is going to give us 1 squared is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And then 2 times 2 squared is another 4. So the square of 12 is 144. Do the second way now, which is this way now. So I have 12 squared as 1 squared, 2 squared. Then under you have 1 times 2, 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So you have 4 here. So now remember what I told you, if you squared any number that is going to give you a single digit, write it as 0 and that number. So 1 squared is 0, 1. 2 squared is 4. So you have 0, 4. Then this 4, we're going to leave, this is 110 units. So we're going to leave this unit column empty. So we have 4 on the 10th column. So I have 4 here, then 4 and 1. This 0 is floating. So we have this. So this is another method. So there's another third method. So in this method now, you can decide to write 12, of course 12 squared. This is going to give us, we have 12. You can put the 12 like something like on a number line. So have minus, okay, plus 2 here, minus 2. Now you can decide to do subtract with any number, but I want to use 10 as the middle, and that's why I did not use this method here, because subtracting, I can subtract 5 and 5, and I have 15 and 5. But I want to have um, 0 at the middle, that's 10 at the middle. So this is what I have now. Then I can also, then I'll also multiply this and this. So I have 2 times 2. I'll neglect the signs. So what I now get at the end of the day is I have 4. So anything I get here now, add 4 to it. So that's that. So in this case now, I have 12 minus 2 is 10 times 12 plus 2 is 14, then plus 4. The 140 plus 4. So this is 144. So I have it here, we have it here, we also have it here. Now in this method, I did not do anything special. What I simply did is, if you have something like x raised to the power of y, expanding this, you're going to have x plus y, x minus y plus y squared. That's a simple thing I just did here. So in this case now, x is equal to 12, y is equal to 2. So if you put it here now, you have 12 plus 2 multiplied by 12 minus 2 plus 2 squared. 12 plus 2, which is this one, which is this, that's 14. 12 minus 2, which is this, that's times 10, then plus 2 squared, which is 4. So simplify, you have 140 plus 4, which is 144. So this method is just using this formula to solve your problem. So I will do 35 in this other section of the board. So 35 squared. So of course the first number squared, the last number squared. 3 times 5 times 2. So this is going to give us 9, 30. 3 times 5 is 15, times 2 is 30, and this is 25. Now this is the end of our value. So what are you going to get? This 25. So you have 5 here, which is the units. This 2 added to 0, you have 2. 3 plus 12. 3 plus 9 is 12. So this is 35 squared. The other method, which is this other method, you have 35 squared, 3 squared, 5 squared, and 30. So this is going to give us 9. That's 3 squared is 9, and this is 25. This is 09. Remember that this is a single digit, so we're going to have 0 in front of it. Then 30, you're going to leave the unit column free, and then you add 30. So we have 5 here. You have 2. 9 plus 2. 9 plus 3 is 12. Then of course this is a floating 0. So this is this. Now to use this other method, so I have 35 squared. So in this case now I want to have 30 in the middle, so I'm going to have minus 5, 35, then plus 5. Then I'm going to multiply this. I have 5 times 5. So this is going to give me, so we're going to add 5, 25, 25 at the end of the day. So I'm going to have 35 minus 5, you have 30 times 35 plus 5, you have 40, then plus 25. Now 30 times 40, just have 300 times 4 plus 25. 300 times 4, this 4 times 3 is 12, so you have 1200 plus 25. This is going to give you 1225. So any of these methods you use, this, or the other one, you are going to get the same answer. So we're going to do one more. We have two more, but I've already taken a lot of time, so I'm going to do one more and then leave the other one as. So maybe I'm going to do this and leave this. So I'm going to wipe off here now. And so which should I wipe off now? Which should I use now? Okay, let me use. Okay, let me do this. I'll leave this as an assignment for any person that comes to this comment section. So this now I have okay, so 53 squared. So going by this, the first method we have 5 squared, 3 squared, 5 times 3 times 2, 5 times 3 times 2. So this is going to give us 25. This is going to give us 5 times 3, this is going to give us 30, and this is going to give us 9. Oh, this looks like a new image of this. Okay, so this now we're going to have 9. So this is 30 now. So we're going to have 3. 0, move 3 here. So I have 5 plus 3 is 8 and 2. So this is the square of 53. Then we can also do it the other way. 53 squared. And you have 5 squared, 3 squared, and then 30 under. So 5 squared is 25, 3 squared is 9, so I have to have 0, 9. Then 30 is, you leave the unit column empty, so you have 9, 0, 5 plus 3 is 8, and then you have this. So this is this. So I have this method 53 squared. So let's put it a number line. So I can have minus 3 to 53 to plus 3. So I multiply these two. I have 3 times 3. So I have plus 9. Neglecting the signs. So I have then 53 minus 3 is 50. 53 plus 3 is 56 plus 9. Now this you can just write it as 500 times 5.6 plus 9 as moving this same one space back. So this now, I hope you know this is the same thing as 500 times 5 plus. Now I moved one space back, so I can have 50 times 6. So this is going to give us 500 times 5 is 25, of course. That's then 50 times 6 is 300. You have 0, 0, 8, 2. Then plus 9. So you have 2809. So this is, so you have this, you have this, you have this. And so whatever method you choose to use, you get the same answer. So up next, we're going to do another class for 3-digit numbers and see how we go about it. And then we're going to do another class for the reverse of this process, which is the square root of numbers. So keep solving problems, don't run away from them. Until next time, bye bye.